Drone footage revealed a giant sinkhole opening in the land below. Macro photography captures a ruthless display of survival as a swarm of insects completely overwhelms one of their own. Floodwaters rapidly swallowed the landscape as the cameraman watched helplessly. Enormous boulder broke free from the mountain and crashed downward. Passengers on a glass-bottom boat look down in awe at a perfectly preserved, crystal-clear underwater paradise. Massive landslide roared down the mountain in a dramatic collapse. Wild animals moved through the valley beside flowing mountain waters. A logging accident turns dangerous as a heavy timber piece slips from a horse's harness and tumbles down a steep ravine. Okay. Avalanche sent spectators scrambling as snow thundered down the slope.
Ja. Ach du Scheiße.
Floodwater spread across the land like a moving river. A coastal community watches in awe as a massive, creeping tidal surge begins swallowing up the shoreline. Roadways suddenly crumbled apart, forcing people to run for safety. Intense hailstorm hammered the ground with incredible force. Towering dust cloud advanced across the landscape like a wall. A deep-sea expedition gets a front-row seat to history as a massive, towering iceberg suddenly breaches the surface. Powerful surge of water swept across the area without warning. Security cameras captured the panic as people rushed out during the earthquake.
Mira, ahora tenemos este fenómeno. Alguien que me
Rainbow-tinted clouds glowed beautifully in the sunlight. Hidden insects scattered everywhere once the cover was removed. Snake shed its old skin in a fascinating transformation. A compassionate woman uses a fresh bottle of water to hydrate a friendly, thirsty seal resting on the boat deck.
He knows. Yeah, they like it. Guys, see, we learned something new every day.
Parking lot turned chaotic as vehicles shook violently from the tremors. Terrified occupants evacuated the building as the quake intensified. Workers froze in disbelief as the tree swayed during the earthquake. Furniture and equipment shifted across the room during the powerful shaking. Strange mineral changed color right before the camera. Metal structure emerged from the icy water like a frozen relic. Cracking open the egg revealed an incredible surprise inside.
જો ભાઈ લોકો અલ્લાહની કુદરત આવી એક મચ્છી છે જો.
Transparent fish looked almost invisible in the water.
માલ જોવા ખાલી.
Rare stingray encounter revealed a remarkable sight beneath the surface.
Did this one stay around or did this one swim off? Your hands? Come on, bro. Come on. Garrett! Bro, stop, dude.
Spiny sea creature looked both dangerous and fascinating.
They're toxic?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I think this might be a different species than a purple tip sea urchin.
Bro, look what you're holding right now, bro.
A routine mountain hike turns jaw-dropping after a sudden geological shift unleashes a thundering waterfall from a solid rock face. A scenic rocky pass turns into a fast-moving river after a sudden cloudburst triggers a flash flood through the canyon. Earthquake rattled the entire building and everything inside it. Dashcam captured the frightening moment the earthquake shook the vehicle.
Seriously?
Parasite emerged from the insect in a shocking close-up moment. Herd of giraffes calmly crossed the road in front of traffic.
Shit! Si Gael! Si Gael! Shit! Di pa!
Mysterious giant shadow beneath the water startled the paddleboarder.
Balik ta? Balik ta. Tumbag mo motor oh. Kalit tayo.
Pati pahan, kung maabdang tag-aftershock ka na.
Mountain waterfall surged down the slope with tremendous force. Unusual insect looked like something from another world. Thousands of butterflies filled the air in a colorful spectacle. A violent gale-force wind completely shreds a heavy canopy shelter, leaving bystanders diving for cover. A terrified dog watches a nearby building collapse into a raging flood before sprinting away from the rising waters. A bizarre natural phenomenon sends a thick, rolling ocean of white sea foam cascading through city streets. Fire erupted from the mountainside in a rare and dramatic display. Truck lost control on the wet road and was completely destroyed in the crash. Field fire spread rapidly as drivers watched from a distance. Deep sea footage captures a high-stakes underwater duel as a predatory fish charges a stingray before darting away. Collapsing iceberg unleashed waves that sent spectators retreating from the shore. Landslides split the terrain apart as debris rushed downhill. Water collecting helicopter crashed moments after losing control.
Приехали помочь, чем можем. На вот две мужчины, так тяжелая, целая семья.
Lightning illuminated the storm clouds hanging above the city skyline. Sunrise painted the mountain peaks with breathtaking colors. High-speed train blasted through the station at remarkable speed. Out-of-control boat narrowly missed the people standing nearby. Collapsed roof sent spectators crashing down during the event. Woman narrowly escaped disaster as the runaway truck approached. A fisherman pulls a bizarre alien-like marine invertebrate out of the deep while exploring on his boat. A nature lover gets an unsettling surprise as a cluster of seemingly dormant insects bursts into motion at his touch. Powerful winds push the three-wheeler away on its own. Another major landslide sent debris racing down the mountainside. Fascinating time-lapse footage captures the eerie, geometric beauty of a tarantula shedding its old exoskeleton. A geologist splits open a plain, dusty boulder to reveal a breathtaking, shimmering crystal geode hidden inside. A majestic puma's coat catches the perfect angle of sunlight, creating a stunning, iridescent blue glow across its fur. Majestic waterfall cascaded down the mountainside in spectacular fashion. Powerful waves tore a massive shelter into the water. Another landslide transformed the mountainside before stunned witnesses. Raging water carved through the road and left destruction behind. Terrified citizens sprint from a building lobby just as a massive glass window frame shatters and crashes onto the front entrance during a violent tremor. A communications tower completely structurally fails and crashes to the earth in front of a stunned onlookers. Chilling CCTV footage tracks a severe fault line opening up, physically ripping the asphalt apart in front of an office building.
Rolou uma explosão bem fortinha agora.
A massive planned mountain excavation triggers a thundering explosion that sends a wall of rock and dust into the sky. Massive iceberg collapse sent thousands of tons of ice crashing into the sea.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
हेलो गाइस, देखिए ये हमारे पड़रिया बांध है जो कि फूट चुका है और जो कि इससे और जो हमारे यहाँ ये टपरियन है, रोरा है और
A commercial cargo ship lists violently in heavy swells, sending dozens of massive shipping containers plunging into the ocean. A reckless driver rams through a closed crossing gate, stalling on the tracks seconds before a thundering train obliterates the car. Powerful waterfall suddenly unleashed an overwhelming torrent before the stunned cameraman. Mountain flood roared through the valley and wiped out homes in its path. A precision team of traffic officers leaves spectators in absolute shock with a gravity-defying display of synchronized motorcycle stunts. Mud erupted from the ground in a bizarre natural phenomenon. A fighter jet pushes past the threshold of speed, vaporizing the air into a perfect cone as it shatters the sound barrier. An elite pilot executes a pulse-pounding, low-altitude flyby, flexing incredible control right in front of a spectator's lens.
Benditos y amigos. ¡Cabuco! ¡Ya para arriba! ¡Ay, bendito Dios! Dios mío.
Floodwaters surge downhill in a terrifying display of nature's power.
Se salvó. Esa puta moto se salvó.
Dark storm clouds filled with lightning rolled across the landscape. Molten lava poured from the earth in an unforgettable volcanic scene.
Vuracak. Aha vurdu. Of.
A massive maritime disaster unfolds as a runaway cargo ship plows straight through a luxury yacht parked in the harbor.
Çok kötü ya. İnşallah birine bir şey olmaz.
A routine harvest goes wrong as a falling coconut lands with such force that it completely shatters upon impact.
Wow. To notice that the tree is very white and it got no leaves.
Spiderwebs and caterpillars completely wrap the tree like a scene from a horror film.
Look at them. There's nests and nests and nests of caterpillars. They have devoured this tree. There must be millions on this tree, and the whole tree is white, just like a Christmas tree.
Earthrise above the moon created one of the most breathtaking views in space. Spider releasing endless strands of silk looked like nature's own engineering marvel. Violent winds battered the building with incredible force.
Nu mai merge închisă!
A thundering landslide tears down a mountain road, forcing terrified drivers to abandon their vehicles and run for their lives. A localized microburst of wind slams into a city block, scattering heavy debris across the pavement in seconds.
Mírala, mírala, mírala. Nos ha tocado con la cola.
Ground tiles lifting on their own created a truly bizarre sight. Pressurized water blasting from the hole looked like a natural geyser eruption. Earthquake shattered the wall just as the cyclist passed by.
Shoot that, just drive, zoom in.
A churning tornado touches down alongside a highway, sending structural debris flying right past the line of braking cars.
Jordan, let's go, man, please! Please, Jordan, let's go, man! We're moving. Now! Go. Now! Go, Jordan! Jordan, right! Moving left and right! Let's just go, Jordan, please, man! Jordan, let's just...
A sudden, blinding lightning strike scores a direct hit on a mountain peak.
It's a stampede.
The countryside comes alive as hundreds of startled kangaroos hop across an open field in a spectacular, synchronized migration.
Better not stand on my golf ball.
Breaking ice around the moving boat created a tense journey through frozen waters. Boat covered with crabs looked like it had been taken over by the ocean. Strange blue parasite like spray made the tiny sea creature look alien. Massive waves slammed into the cliffs with relentless power. Countless insects emerging from the sand transformed the ground into a living surface. Single rock throw triggered a dramatic crack across the frozen ice. Avalanche thundered down the snowy mountain with incredible force.
Inside is better. Ten meter, 10 meter.
A brave farmer steps in to rescue a helpless sheep from the clutches of an aggressive predator. A sanctuary worker's attempt to guide a stubborn elephant fails as the massive animal gently nudges him away instead. An unexpected earthquake sends a wave of panic through an office building, forcing workers to duck and cover beneath their desks.
Relax.